What is up, guys? Badger1 here with Badger Team. Gonna do a quick mission video, maybe a slight tutorial at the end of it, on some gameplay for a mission that I just recently built. Went back to my SOG Prairie Fire DLC, haven't played with it in a while. So I built a quick mission using Drongo's base defense and picked one of the small fire bases on the Camlau map from the Prairie Fire DLC and made a Firebase defense mission. And so we're going to go in here and get some gameplay footage and kind of see how it plays. This will be my third or fourth play test through, just trying to kind of tweak the mission out and get it ready for the team to play. So just kind of making sure that everything works right and all the things fire off and everything spawns the way it's supposed to before we try to all play it together as a team. But hopefully everything will go good. We'll get some good footage, and if nothing else, I'm also running the Unsung Vietnam mod, which has a ton of objects and vehicles and units and weapons and uniforms. It's awesome to run with the SOG Prairie Fire DLC, if nothing else, just for the content alone. So here we are. This fire base is, like I said, it's on the Camlau map. This is, I believe, in the Aisha Valley on that map. Let's see. Yeah, so here's the Aisha Valley right here. There's a road that runs through the middle of it. My fire base is situated here. So basically what we have is there's an inner perimeter ring. We got a road that runs around the base here. Outside the trench line, about 50 meters, I've got a razor wire fence. So the way the Drongo's base defense module works is you basically set a module down in the middle. All the enemies fight towards the center of that module. You basically just feed it units to spawn and tell it how many units need to be killed before the mission is over, and that's how it works. The base defenders, your team, ever how many players, live players, want to get in here and be in the base defense. It's basically a fight to survive type scenario. So we'll get in here and see how it works, and then at the end I'll go into editor and kind of show you how to set everything up.
Now on standby. Out.
I've done a video on Drongo's base defense before. I've got a couple of them on the channel, but they're several years old, and I've never done one with this DLC before. So I really like this DLC. It was really well done. So this is our fire base here. The one thing that it's lacking is a in-placed artillery piece, although I have a couple of mortars here that could be crewed. I've got an 81mm mortar right here, and then I've got a 60 mortar right over here on this side. Right there. Other than that, I've got 3 106mm recoilless rifle emplacements on the outside perimeter corners. That's one of them there. Then I have another one on that corner beneath that tower, and then another one on that corner over there. Just as some fun additions, totally non-historical, but I've got a 20mm cannon here. That would be normally, you'd see like on a gunboat or like on a naval riverboat or something for AA defense. And I've got a M45. This is a quad 50 emplacement. Can be pulled around with a jeep or by hand, and used for AA defense as well. And then the Big Daddy is right here. This is a 40mm Bofors. Again, it's like a naval deck gun. You typically see them on naval vessels, PG river boats, that kind of thing. But you can get in it and crew. 2 people can sit in it, but it's fully crewable. So I've kind of got it here in like a bunker type position, so you can sit in it and crew it. So anyway, this is the base. The Drongo defense module, when you set it up, you can put a timer on it for basically you set the time for when the units will start spawning. I've got that set at about 2 minutes, I believe. So after 2 minutes expires, that's when the units will start dropping out on the map, and they will start pushing their way towards this CP bunker right here, where the module is centered. So I do have supports tied to all of my players in this mission, so if things get too hairy, we can call in artillery strikes. We can also call air support in the form of A6s and F4s, as well as A1 Sky Raiders, and we also have helicopter gunship support tied as well. So let's just see what happens. Hopefully they'll start spawning in soon. Regular Viet Cong, tree line there. Looks like it's just an NBA. I have placed a lot of AI troops in this as well. I've got them in bunkers all along the edge, mounting in 50s. I've got a couple of mounted M60s in these bunkers.
Under fire!
To kind of help us out. These rounds are close. Back up. Get over here. Okay. I'm standing on a rifle pointer right at my head. Okay, that was close. That was an RPG. back in the...
Hey guys, a little help over here!
Yeah, well...
Coordinates.
Copy that. Strike aircraft close away. Out.
Well, all the missions are gonna start over because I'm the only live player left alive. Just in time for my freaking air cover to come in. Sucks. So go into editor and I'll show you how this is set up. Some pretty good action. There is a way to set this up, I think, where you can continue to play even if you're the only live player. I think I've got to make sure that there's a box checked in the multiplayer settings, I believe. Come on, what's taking so long? There we go. So here is the Firebase. The basic structure of the base was here when I started this mission. I just modified it a little bit. Added a helipad here. Built these outcroppings from recoilless rifles here. Put a recoilless rifle here and here. Added these bunkers out here on the outside. Put the tents in here. Modified the CP a little bit. Added my extra weapon emplacements. Dressed it up a little bit. I added an ammo bunker. All of these objects are, most of them are what you get when you get the DLC and the Unsung. So I gave my guys, of course, the armory and everything so they can re-equip as they run low on ammo. But the module itself is here. So you just place this. You choose the enemy side. It's east, west, or resistance. So we're fighting east. Choose the number of kills to win. Set the time limit. I have mine set at 0. Number of enemy squads to spawn at once. I have it set at 7. Then you can choose your squad size. Minimum number I have it set at 10. Max at 15. Number for percentage for vehicle chance to spawn is 30%. Change that to whatever you want. Spawn distance is 525. The reason I did that is because 525 puts the enemy spawning out here in the tree line, so they're not spawning like out here in the mid-field, like really close, so you can't see them. So they spawn out here in the tree line, and then they work their way out of the tree line towards the fob, so it's a little more realistic looking. Plus, when they spawn vehicles, they usually choose to come down one of these roads or out through the open fields out of the trees, which is kind of a cool effect. Back to the module. If you want to use your own weather, like I do, you can set this to false. If you set it to true, it will randomly choose weather as well as time. You want the debug mode set as false. If you leave it to true, then it'll debug run a debug console while you play, which is annoying, so just make sure that's turned to false. And then the spawn delay, like I said, it runs in seconds, and so you want to give your guys your players time to kit up and get familiar with the area they're defending. 2 minutes is kind of enough time for me, but you can set it as long as you want, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or how long you want them to have. So once you have all those parameters set, you're going to want to select the enemy units that you want to have them fight. Going to kind of put them out of the way, hidden from any AI units if you are going to use AI, because when the mission kicks off, they will be visible to the AI, and you don't want the AI shooting them right away. So put down all the Op4 units or independent units. If you already want to have them fight independents, you can do that too. And basically, once you get all those units placed and selected, you're going to draw a box around all of them like this, right click, connect, and then sync to, and then sync them all to the core module, and that's it. And then the module runs. It'll run your weather and your time if you have those selected. If not, it'll run the parameters from your mission setup. The timer will tick down, and then after your pre-selected timer has ticked away, so like if you want a delay of 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, once that time allotment has ticked down, then after that time the units will start spawning. The module randomly chooses which units to spawn and from which direction to spawn them. So you'll get units that will spawn over here from the east, from the west, from all different directions, and they'll all converge towards the center point of this module all at the same time. With, like I said, I chose 500 kills to win. If you want it to be a quick mission, you can do 50 or you can do 100, whatever you want to do. So, but that's it. That's the easiest probably module setup that Drongo has, I think. But you know, download it. I believe it's still in the Steam Workshop. I haven't looked in a while. I've had it in my my modules for a long time. But when you download it, it's Drongo's Outpost Defense. You can find it under F5 under Systems, and it just has one core module right there. But that's it. Hope that's helpful. I'll get this posted up. Hopefully, if it is, you're watching it right now and enjoy the footage. And I'll run this with the team, and maybe we'll get some longer gameplay footage of us playing it all together as a team. It'd be cool. Anyway, thanks for watching.